Hello and welcome to Paul Talbot's Aquarium Adventures. So I've just re-aquascaped this aquarium because he'd spent many hours aquascaping it and not come up with a result that he actually liked. So what I've done is just tried to minimize how much the rock is touching the substrate. Then I've used some of these rocks to create shelves, and the shelves are like tiered shelves in order to put the corals on. Currently the salt level is a little tad on the low side, which is good when you're adding new fish, but when the tank's established and we're trying to grow coralline algae, I like to bring the salt level a little bit up to about 0.024, 0.020 when we're adding new fish. Judging by the look of the tank, the calcium, carbonate, magnesium and pH needs to be monitored more and raised, and the phosphate and nitrate needs to be monitored and reduced. So we're going to start using phosphate remover and nitrate remover to start lowering these organic loads. We're also going to improve the quality of the food that we're feeding, so we're going to start using Spectrum Thera A instead of relying on frozen foods and nori. We are going to start cleaning the skimmer out more often, because currently the skimmer is only getting cleaned about once a month, and if we start adding, so the skimmer here, we need to start cleaning every week and make sure that the neck of the skimmer is nice and clean, because if we are using nitrate remover, it's going to be very important that the nitrate remover is got an effective skimmer run with it. Also, this aquarium has got some LED lights on it, but they are 450 nm globes, not 420 nm globes, and I definitely get better results when I've got lights with true 420 nm globes. So we're going to add a Aqualina LED to this tank just to make sure that the light spectrum is correct. We're also going to give the filter a good clean out, and we're going to add some poly filter and some marine pure to the filter in order to maximize our filtrational capacity. We're then going to create a routine with the testing. I'm going to try and test the water a little bit more regularly, and we're going to adjust the water test results according to the test results that we're getting. So far in a little arsenal of products, we have a KH, we have a calcium, and we have a magnesium. So we've got the building blocks of the coral covered. We've also got a bacterial enhancer, which is a good idea, and we've got some prime for water top-ups, but we have encouraged that we use RO water from now on for water top-ups. And then we've also encouraged that that a general trace element mix is added to the routine, just to make sure that over a long period of time the corals are not suffering from lack of trace elements. So all in all, the fish look pretty good. Some of them are a little tad on the skinny side, but overall fish quality is actually really quite good. We've got wave makers, which are alternatively or intermittently on. Surface agitation on the tank is okay, and so we'll just basically watch this tank evolve. And if you have any comments to put to the bottom of anything else that you think you can add, anything you think that we can improve, then that would be really appreciated. It's also important just to remind everyone that that it's important to clean the pumps out quite regularly. Now, another little concern of mine is that we do have pumps here running that don't have strainers on them, and there is a little clownfish running around that sump, so he could turn into clownfish pieces. And we also were able to pull out a large crab during this little operation, because the crabs can cause a fair bit of trouble. We also are quite concerned about the anemones in the tank that have turned white, so we're going to try and offer better water parameters and offer slightly better light, in the hope that we can get a bit of pigment back in those anemones. And we've advised that no more fish are added, because I would suggest this tank has heaps of fish. Anyway, comment and let us know what you think of this little overhaul. So here's something you don't see every day, a tiny little blue Linkia starfish. It's very common that we get huge Linkia starfishes, but seeing a tiny little cute fella like this is really beautiful. And there's another red starfish here that's quite an unusual colour. Quite a nice combination of starfish, this tank.